The ancient city of Hasankeyf, located in the Batman area of Turkey, is a remarkable wonder that dates back 12,000 years. It is rich in history, with evidence of its long-standing civilization found throughout the area. The city has been a site of archaeological exploration, boasting relics from various cultures such as the Romans, Hurrians, Neo-Assyrians, Medians, and Byzantines. It was also a vital trading hub along the Silk Road during the Middle Ages, and there is speculation that Marco Polo may have visited the city during his travels. Over the centuries, Hasankeyf has been influenced by around 20 different civilizations, leaving behind a diverse cultural heritage. The ruins in Hasankeyf provide a glimpse into its historical significance. Roman artifacts, including wall and floor mosaics, a monumental gate, and a row of shops, have been discovered in the area. The city's cultural history is further showcased through ruins like the medieval bridge, believed to be the largest of its kind from the 11th century, and the 15th century mosque with its towering minaret. The presence of 5 ancient Islamic places of worship adds to the city's historical allure. Additionally, Hasankeyf is known for its numerous caves, some of which were inhabited during the Neolithic era and feature multiple stories and running water. The unique burial practices, with painted bones found in select graves, offer intriguing insights into the rituals of the ancient settlers. Apart from its archaeological significance, Hasankeyf is also an environmentally important site. Situated near the Tigris River, it boasts a unique microclimate that supports a diverse range of plant and animal life, including rare bats and birds. The area has remained relatively untouched by modernization, allowing wildlife to flourish. Recognizing its value, the location was designated as a protected archaeological site and a conservation area. Researchers have been conducting studies in Hasankeyf for almost 4 decades, and a modest tourism industry has developed, attracting visitors who are drawn to its historical treasures and off-the-beaten-track ambience. However, the future of Hasankeyf is under serious threat due to government plans for hydroelectric power. Hydroelectricity, a relatively eco-friendly energy source, utilizes water from reservoirs to generate power through turbines and generators. The Turkish government aims to harness the power of the Tigris River for hydroelectricity, which would involve the construction of dams and the flooding of the surrounding area, including Hasankeyf. This would not only displace the 3,000 residents and disrupt their traditional way of life, but also submerge thousands of years of human history and destroy the unique natural habitat supported by the microclimate. The implementation of hydroelectric power in Hasankeyf would result in irreversible damage, wiping out the city's cultural heritage and jeopardizing the surrounding environment. While hydroelectricity is a valuable source of energy, it is crucial to balance its benefits with the preservation of historical sites and ecological diversity. Efforts should be made to explore alternative energy solutions or find a way to minimize the impact on Hasankeyf and its inhabitants. Protecting this ancient city and its natural wonders is essential to ensure the preservation of our shared human history and the unique ecological balance that thrives in this remarkable place. However, the method used by authorities to create reservoirs, which involves blocking the natural flow of water, presents significant problems. Apart from the greenhouse gas emissions associated with dam construction, the impact of blocking rivers and streams on local wildlife can be substantial. Nevertheless, electricity is a necessity in the 21st century, and harnessing water for power generation is an effective approach. In recent years, the Turkish government has undertaken the construction of a series of dams across the country. Currently, 19 out of the planned 29 dams have been put into operation, supplying hydroelectric plants. Originally initiated in the 1970s to stimulate Turkey's economy and provide a reliable electricity supply to the southeast Anatolian region, as well as water for irrigation, this infrastructure project has not achieved the intended outcomes. Power generated by 13 of the new dams primarily benefits other parts of the country, and the local communities have not experienced significant economic improvements. Many people have lost their homes due to the project. Despite widespread opposition, the Turkish government announced plans for another dam, the Alisu Dam, which would block the Tigris River and create a massive reservoir. The dam is projected to generate nearly 2% of the country's electricity, create jobs, and attract tourists. However, the completion of the dam would result in the submergence of the town of Hasankeyf, with approximately 80% of the town being flooded. These plans have sparked outrage locally and internationally. Efforts to save Hasankeyf, including petitions for UNESCO World Heritage status and legal action, have been unsuccessful. Furthermore, the displacement of thousands of residents without adequate compensation is another consequence of the fully operational Alisu Dam. Concerns have also been raised about the environmental impact of the dam, including the destruction of riverbanks, changes in microclimate, and the loss of plant and animal species. Neighboring Iraq would also bear the environmental consequences, as the Mesopotamian marshes could lose a significant portion of their area. The filling of the reservoir was temporarily postponed due to low water levels in Iraq, but the concerns persist. As a partial response to criticisms, the Turkish authorities constructed a new town, ostensibly as an open-air museum to preserve some of Hasankeyf's ancient relics. However, the relocation process resulted in the destruction of some artifacts, and others were covered in concrete. The flooding of Hasankeyf was announced to take place in November 2019, and the town was declared completely off-limits shortly after. Opposition to the dam has become increasingly difficult under the state of emergency in Turkey and President Erdogan's comparison of opponents to terrorists. The potential loss of cultural heritage in the name of modernization has sparked anger, both locally and internationally. Many view the dam's projected lifespan of 100 years as a meager trade-off for the irreversible damage it will cause. It is essential to prioritize the preservation of Hasankeyf's cultural heritage, which holds global significance. Hopefully, the Turkish government will eventually recognize this importance. Thank